We're here with the former Prime Minister of Finland, Honorable Mari Kiviniemi. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the honor of joining us here at the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy here in Berlin, and thank you for your keynote speech that you just delivered. We would like to ask you a few questions in order to hear your thoughts and opinions on some salient issues. I believe Abby here will start us off.
What are the main challenges for human rights policy and its application in Finland?
I think all the countries have some problems when it comes to human rights. None of the countries is at the level where we could say that everything is in order. Also very developed countries have problems of their own, and when I should mention one issue, it is we have quite a lot of domestic violence, violence against women inside families. So I think that is one of our problems in Finland. And another example of where human rights are not at the best possible level in Finland is that when it comes to trials, they last for a long time. It can be for years in some cases after the suspected crime has happened when then the decision is ready.
Speaking about nation branding, are there any cultural phenomena that you feel could represent Finland abroad?
I think one of those issues of which Finland is very well known abroad is the level of education. We have done very well in the PISA surveys in recent years. The most recent one wasn't that good, but we were still one of the top countries, especially among OECD countries. The Asian countries have done very well in recent years. So I think we have managed rather well in our education system, and we have been able to achieve that kind of results that are world class.
Education. Today, the younger generation are facing the problem of unemployment, and some people with several degrees cannot find a good place of work, and there seems to be a lack of technical-oriented professionals. Can you reflect on this trend in your country in particular?
Yes, I think all the countries face the same problem. Also in Finland, the unemployment rate of young people is rather much bigger than that of some older people. But we have tried to tackle the problem with several measures. And of course, education is the main thing. And main issues, we try to guarantee a place where to study or a trainee place to all those who end the primary school. And we have achieved quite good results in that, but still we are not there where we can say that all Finnish young people after the primary school have a place where to study.
Can you please elaborate on the topic of Finnish Russian cooperation in terms of cultural exchange?
We have very good cooperation with Russia, I would say, in all levels. Every now and then we have some problems, but we have been able to solve them via negotiation. And also when it comes to cultural exchange, there's a lot of that. But I think one of the areas where Russians are seen in Finland during recent years mostly is the tourism. I mean, there are a lot of tourists coming to Finland, and a lot of tourists who come only for shopping, but also those who come to spend some time, especially in Lapland and in the eastern parts of Finland. And many Russians have bought summer houses in Finland and also houses where they can spend the weekends, because there live 5 million inhabitants in St. Petersburg, which is only 200 kilometers away from Finland. So there are many Russian people who want to spend their weekends and summertime and all the other vacations in Finland. And via that, when we have so many and more Russians in Finland, not only as tourists but also partly living and vacation, I think that brings our countries a bit more closer to each other. And of course, the language skills is one of the issues which we have taken up very much in recent years. We are trying to improve our knowledge in Russian language in a way that more people would learn Russian at school, because that really is needed nowadays, more and more, especially in the eastern parts of Finland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. It was a great honor and privilege to have you with us here today.
Thank you very much.